We are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled by the perennial All-Pro Myles Garrett.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He'll cobble together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock. But when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Herbert back to it after the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Here we go, 60 vices, 60 vices.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 ready, 18 ready. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Ford. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. you got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Herbert on first down. Escapes the pocket. Firing it deep, left side. Brought in, inside the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 21-7 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Hampton has the LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Hampton. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Less than a yard to that goal line. This is 4th and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Running it on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns take over after returning it inside the red zone.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Sampson from the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. This from 35 yards away. Schmidt connects. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19, right here. Let's go now. Move it, 19. Check smash. Check smash. Check up.
Play action, Sanders. He rolls to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Mostert on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers with a 1st and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working now from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. To throw now is Sanders. It connects down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Now Sanders. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. He's going to throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down run by Ford. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
McConkey's got it again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Lion.
Now Herbert again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. It's Herbert once more. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They'll get 18 yards there, and the Chargers will have a first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
The third down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewisine. And the Browns have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Receiver screen to Ayuk. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 19 Tigers.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers have it after the turnover at the 33-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They'll work against the blitz. On the move, headed right. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Go.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, quick. Check.
Hand off here to Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cut 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. And they pick him off again. Grant dealt it in to pick it off. And the Browns capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
A toss here to Sampson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more than late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman? He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Pat to 60.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hand off to Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Catch made left side by Judy. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
18 Cardinal.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. This from 28 yards away. Schmidt connects, and a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Mostert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. 180. 180. Ready.
Herbert now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he stopped at the very last moment.
I'll hear a lot of defensive defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Browns come away with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look at my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, had way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't think twice. Time flies, so don't think twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't think twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Ooh.
time is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Time's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Time's gonna pay me.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta